It's full of interesting turns. It's uphill, it's downhill, so it offers a lot for the players. There's never an easy minute here. There's really, apart from the start and finish stretch, there's just no point where you can... Oh, and a touch there. Touched by De Graaf on Legastellois, but Legastellois stays in control. Amazing racing here, amazing play. And now De Graaf has passed. De Graaf just squeezes past on the inside, but he's in a bad condition now to defend. No, he's on the inside now, sorry. I misread the track. He's in a perfect position to defend his hard-won third place. And he shows just a bit of lag on my screen, so that's difficult for Legastellois then to gauge exactly where is that virtual car. At least on my screen, De Graaf has just a little bit of lag, but now I think Legastellois is in the virtual slipstream, and we might see an attack by him as they go into the brake zone. Nope, he doesn't, De Graaf. Instead, De Graaf stays in front, and Legastellois actually has... Oh! But now, as I say that, he is passed, but no, he isn't passed. Jeez, they're making the moves faster than I can speak. Absolutely breathtaking racing here. And Ludi Andersson, lucky chap, can put at least a little distance between his virtual ride and Gregory De Graaf. Well, over from me to Jose. I will be back in half a minute. Have to fix that whisper problem on my desktop. So I'll be silent for the next half minute, and Jose, it's over to you.
Well, I think I heard that the engine zone will be more interesting than what I will be able to say, so let's just enjoy it.
Okie dokie. One-stop strategy. All right.
Okay.
So, race control tells me two things. Number one, we are with P2. Number two, David Garcia is with us. David, my usual question, and possibly your usual answer. How was the outlap? Anything that you noticed on the outlap? Any problems for any of the players, or was it another one of these clean STC starts?
Hello. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Well, don't expect my usual answer tonight, Ecker, because during the warm-up lap we had a couple of yellow flags. And for the info I received from my colleague Vicente Garcia, there was a huge crash in one of the corners, so I would say that some of the cars, at least a couple of cars, are pretty damaged from the start of the race.
Oh dear, oh dear. Yes, this is thank you very much, David, and this is to Jose, we should move the camera to position number 7, 8, 9 and 10, because there is a big battle going on there. Robin Johansson has just been nudged ever so few. It's the Gaëtan Legastellois and Ludovic Kogoti doing what Project G did last season, running in style too wide. They're very often very close together. Now we see a brilliant move here by Gaëtan Legastellois. He's just squeezing past Peter Cole, using all the strength of his virtual Ford Saline and squeezing past the much smaller BMW, taking advantage there, and he's now up to 9, Cole in 10 and Kogoti in 11. While just in front of them we have Theo Bubicic in that tricky Aston Martin defending against Kevin Ledoux. I mean, poor Kevin Ledoux. Once he's gotten past one racer, he's stuck again, and now he's touching Bubicic And Ledoux touches Bubicic. Bubicic is out. That was in the brake zone there, one of the most tricky brake zones. Approaching this turn where actually the apex then means you are again going downhill. And Bubicic drops down to 12. He won't be too happy about that. Ledoux hits him in the brake zone and Bubicic is down to 12, which means we have another racer moving up the grid, and that is Massimo Martin. He is up to 11 in the course racing Mosler. Great job by him, and he is now putting the pressure on Kogotti.
A little note about the fight we have seen some seconds ago between the French drivers and Peter Kool, and in my opinion, I think we have seen the difference from the guys that already made his first pit stop with new and fresh tires, like Gregory de Grief or Gaetan de Chastelois, against the drivers that are still on track with maybe hard.
Outstanding, it's breathtaking, but now Kogotti has made his move. Now he's passed, and I totally agree with you, David. It's probably down to these guys having fresh tires. So even with a full virtual tank, the fresh tires actually give them the edge over Peter Kool here, who hasn't done his first pit stop yet.
Yeah, I am pretty sure now. If we could switch to P6, we have again a fight between the Z4 and the Corvette and the Mustang. We have the two faces of the coin, Eckhart, because the cars looking later will take less time to refuel, as they will need less fuel at this point, and they will get better tires at the end of the race.
Yeah, but at this point they're suffering. Look at poor Robin Johansson. He has these massive American machines all over the place, and he has to let them pass. They were 3 wide going into T1. He was doing what he can in an extremely decent manner, at least from my view. Extremely fair racing here by Robin Johansson. And but these huge American beasts just sailed past on their fresh tires, didn't they? So very interesting racing here for positions, I would say 5 to 10, where at the top, top teams, we're not following your races so much. They're doing a brilliant job up there, but it just means that there's not so much action. It's more like Formula 1 at the beginning of the field, and this looks like touring car racing in the middle of the field, doesn't it, David?
Yeah, totally agree. We have really tight fights. Eckhart, we have Rami fitting in right now.
Yep.
And Martin Skirsbach, both RPM cars. They have done a hell of a job recovering all that position in the race, Eckhart.
And we had Roland Ehrenström in the pit as well, and we have missed that, but no problem, because he's down to 2. And with a huge gap to Ludi Andersson. So the number 1 changed to number 2 at this point, because Roland Ehrenström has gone past. And let's watch him exit the pits. Cars down, tires on the tarmac, and he's down to 3. He's in fact down to 3, which he's down to 4. He's down to 4, which means that he's down to 5. Oh my goodness, that means Ludovic Kogotti, Gaetan de Chastelois, and also Gregory de Grief. All these 3 racers have passed him. But that's going to be hugely amusing last 20 minutes, because when, again, these guys have been pitting earlier, and I have the sneaking suspicion that the makeup of these American racers puts a tiny bit more pressure on the tires. So they might be having problems in the last laps of the race, might they not, David?
Well, I agree with you, Eckhart. I think you are right. If they had an advantage getting earlier on pit at this point of the race, the one getting the advantage at the end, it will be Lud Andersson, because he will be in better tires. So
Yep.
as you say, it will be very interesting to see the final